Hi guys, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Vantage webinars. All right, guys, again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Vantage webinar. So today is also about breaking news and setup. So basically, it's all about live transaction. If you have specific instrument you want me to have a look for you, just send in a request. All right. And before I start the webinar, disclaimer first, we already know that this webinar is purely educational in nature. All right, nothing should be considered as an investment recommendation or any kind of advisors. And risk warning, trading forex and safety carries significant risk and is not suitable for all investors. The speaker for today, my name is Peggy. I'm investment analyst and a prop trader. All right, so before we look at our chart together and find the setup or look for the key level, let me show you guys upcoming news for this week. You hang on, okay. I'm gonna pull out the factory. So basically today there is no news, but during the Tokyo section, gold was bullish. I think it's rising like 500 pips or more than 5,000 point. Okay, and now we kind of see the pullback. Okay, I will show you soon, but let me pull out the Forex 3. So basically, today there's no news. I'm gonna filter the race box, which is high impact news only. No news for this today, but tomorrow onward, okay, I'm gonna change the time zones to the UTC. UTC. Yeah. So today no news. Tomorrow September 30, which is Tuesday. Aussie dollar coming up at 4:30 a.m. early in the morning, and 5:30 a.m. we have another Aussie dollars, and 2 p.m. we have job opening. This time impact news as well. And 12:30, which is October 1st, we have ADP, and another 2 p.m. we have PMI coming. High impact news, we have like 3, and another one which is October 3rd, 10:30, we have every earning hourly and NFP coming and unemployment rate. So we have like 5, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 and 8. Another 2 p.m. we have like 8 high impact coming for the US dollar. Okay, so you take note of this if you're gonna trade gold. All right, so now a quick look on, I'm gonna come back to this later. Okay, gold has made all-time high, we already know that, and the dollars now I would say is testing. Okay, now it's testing at the support level here. This is the first support for the DXY. Okay, you see it testing the support level. I'm gonna use the Fibonacci. It's about 50% Fib retracement. Right, you can see that 50% Fib Fibonacci retracement. So this is gonna be the first resistance level, and we're gonna look for the correlation. Okay, over here I would say this is the all-time high right now. I mean for today. Okay, but there is the reason why there's a pullback. We can look at like a dollar at the resistance level. Okay, on the lower time frame, we're gonna look for M15. Price falling from the ATH all-time high. Now this zone, people gonna buy up at the bullish OB. That's why you can see strong buying pressure. Okay, during the Asia Open, right, and Tokyo. Anybody of you guys buy? Maybe some of you guys are still sleeping, but anybody buy here? I think during my time zone, which is morning at 9 a.m. price was falling to this OB, and this is the Asia. Tokyo was somewhere here. Tokyo push and then Asia coming up, right? You buy at this level. Okay, you can see that OB here, rejection, price action, so you buy. You could buy here at 3,771. Okay, and you can see that from here all the way to the ATH. Let's just say I'm gonna put at this somewhere the low from this swing low to the high. You can see that it's about 5,000 point or 500 pip just for gold from the Asia section. Okay, from the London, and then for the London here you see there is a pullback at I think more than 100 pip. It's about 1,500 point or 150 pip for the London section. And here, if you're gonna find somewhere of this resistance here, is what at the 100% Fibonacci projection. Right, you can see the exact 100%. You can see that 100% Fibonacci projection price for the pullback, and an M15 is bouncing off from these demand zones. Okay, if you were to look at this, let's say you want to sell here, we have Fibonacci projection, and the dollar, we look for the correlation, and then we see, okay, there is a support level from here, so you sell. And the EUISD also was at the resistance as well. So you can sell EU, you can sell gold, and another one you can sell the GBP. But to me, GBP I did not sell because the market structure, I mean, the level I'm looking for maybe here, but I don't see the confirmation at this zone. If you were to stretch back, it might be that first resistance if I'm gonna hold this OB. But over here, when I was finding the key level somewhere around here, somehow you see the rejection, right? But in the lower time frame, I don't see the confirmation yet. Okay, yet, which is totally different from the EUISD. EUISD in the higher time frame, you still kind of see a lot of rejection. Okay, in the M5, when price go to here, you can see those kind of, the price action. And M15 right now is might gonna make the equal high for the EU. Right, which is, let me see. Yeah, right. We're gonna look something like that. And then if you want to sell, let's say you wholesale, this is gonna be a TP1, this is about 20 pip. Okay, 20 pip, let's just say 20 pip for the EUISD. Yeah, I think I cannot check in the app. I don't know why. Let me see. I cannot see. Anyway. Okay, so back to gold again, all right? So here, I'm gonna remove everything. So today we're gonna look for the buy entry. Okay, doesn't mean I ask you to sell right now, because if you want to sell based on the this zone, I would say okay, you can sell based on the OB. If you say okay, if you want to sell based on this, and then we can say that okay, based on the H1, we see the bearish OB over here, correct? And then but you need to ask yourself where is the stop loss. Let's say if you want to sell, you need to put stop loss just slightly above this ATH all-time high, because this be your ATH. Okay, if price break above your all-time high, okay, the other zones that I'm looking at, it's gonna be another 161.8, the extension. Okay, that's gonna be the zone. So you sell here right now, you can sell, and then based on the BOS, okay, not BOS, sorry, the bearish OB, sorry, bearish OB, and then you have to, no choice, you need to put the stop loss above the 38 like 20. That's gonna be your first like stop loss. And if not, to be safe, you're gonna look for the buy entry at the level, which is okay, let me see. This level, okay? If you want to buy today or a London New York section, this one gonna be your first support, and your buy zone is gonna be at this level. You hang on, guys. I don't know why I cannot click in app. They say they need to refresh. Okay, right here, I would say these zones. Okay, this zone. Today our plan for the buy, we're gonna wait for price to pull back somewhere around this level. We're gonna buy gold today. Okay, now high risk. If you want to sell, this is our sell zone based on the bearish OB. This is your sell zone. Stop loss put above 38.19 based on the OB in H1. Okay, that's the only zone we can look for the sell entry, right? Stop loss, you just put 38.21 or 38.22. That should be good enough, because if not, you're gonna see gold fly to 38.36, which is at the Fibonacci extension. Okay. Okay, I can say that you put the stop loss above the 38.22.53, put the stop loss above that. Based on this one, if gonna use, that's gonna be the Fibonacci extension from this one. No, sorry, that would be 23. Put above the 23. Okay, if you want to sell at the OB right now for gold. This zone high risk, because price come from the M15 OB here. Okay, anybody buy at this OB here? And from 3805 all the way to about 100 pip. Okay, I think nowadays gold rising like 100 pip is so easy, right? Okay, so sell zone here, manage your risk. Don't trust me 100%, okay? Can take risk, just go ahead. And you can just aim for at least how many? 50, at least TP1 50 and 100 pip for the TP2. Or you can just aim for this one first for TP1, which is 50 pip. TP1, if you were to sell at the 3x16 or 15, and then TP2, you can just put here another 50 pip, which is the recent swing low. Okay, so this is going to be your scalping setup. If you sell at 16, 15, now it's falling, okay, like 20 pip for gold. All right, so just manage your risk. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oof. Anybody want to ask me anything? No. Okay, go ahead. I will just go ahead for the EURUSD. So this is the setup. Okay, we'll come back later. EURUSD, I already say that price falling from the pullback resistance level in H4. Okay, and somewhere close to the Fibonacci 50%. TP1 for the scalping first, you're gonna aim for M15 OB as here. It's about 20 pip first. Okay. TP1 and TP2, you may aim for the support level here. Okay, on the H4. On the H4, it's gonna look like this. Okay. This is a key level. Right. Go back to dollar for a while. Dollars now at the support level if H1 closing with bullish engulf, but this one you can see the kind of the belly engulfing candle, right? But you're gonna wait for the M15 or H4 to close, but look like M15, right? You can see that the body cannot really close above our demand zone here, offer support and still rising. That might be the reason why EU's kind of pull back and gold is kind of like pull back as well. Okay, take note of that. Our TP1 for gold gonna be 3x10. Okay, this is okay. Sorry, let me go back to dollar first. This is a key level for the dollar. You may make a screen capture. Yeah, this is the key level. Our card 1, 2, 3. Okay, take a pictures. Okay, EU. This is our key level. Okay, prior approaching our TP1 at 20 pip for M15. This is a key level for H4 time frame. All right. GBP in H4. First, I was like put here, but I'm not confident in this level, so I adjust my resistance level in that level. I still keep it there, but I did not show the GBUSD because of the market structure. To me it's not very clear, and when I put my resistance here during the Asia section, I don't see the confirmation. Okay, so I go to H4 again and then I adjust. This is a better level. My I gonna fall, but it's okay because there's no confirmation for me for the GBP. That's why I don't sell. And slightly above here, actually there's an OB here, right? But because of this candle, it already taken the OB is not fresh. So that's why I don't draw and let's say that is the OB or bearish of the block. Okay, we might miss entry for the GBP. That is okay. Move on to USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY, I will say that, okay, this one is going to be breaker box and then there might be the bounce off, but you can see that slightly have the bounce off from here now is break. So meaning that my first support for the USD JPY and H1, this is gonna be the pullback resistance level, and then you can see that that's the supply zone here, meaning if price rising, you're gonna sell. Okay. I will give that zones. And I'll leave here at the 61.8%. So we will adjust, and this is the first support. Okay, this is the first support. Yeah, and this is the second support level. Okay, that will be no 78. So we leave it at the 61.8%. So we're gonna look for the pullback, and then we're gonna sell here for USD JPY. Okay. Oh, okay. Go back to gold. What is price falling to hit my take TP because my entry gone. Okay, to me it toppled to my take profit already because my account also gone. So basically at like 10:59, basically my TP at the OB here, the TP1. Okay, so if you were to sell at 1.6 or 1.5, that would be, let's just say 50 pip. So basically 50 pip done for scalping. Let's say TP done already, you shouldn't have another sell entry. You should wait. If price falling to TP2, that is okay, unless you sell from here, okay, and then you hold. You can keep the like stop loss, and then you like put somewhere around here to protect your capital at least, or your profit, and then you let it run. If you think that price gonna fall to this support level, and then you can hold, okay. If not, you wait for the next hour first, and then you can wait for the pullback, and then you sell. So today again, gold, we hit TPM1 already. I'm gonna wait here for the buy entry. Okay, the reason, just in case you just join, right, sell at the OB, that's it. And here is the 100% protection. Price cannot close above, and then we will say that this is our ATH all-time high. Okay, you can. I'm trying to like give you the key level for all the major over here. Again, if you have specific instrument you want me to look, just send in the request. Okay, now based on the USD CAD in H1, yes, so in D1 we say that okay, it look like the M pattern, correct? Look like M pattern, and this also somehow, yeah, M pattern, correct, equal low, and by right, if price pull the neckline here, we're gonna buy, right? This is the support level that you might need to take note that it's too high already. Pull out the indicator is approaching level 70. Basically, I'm not gonna buy here at 1.3911. I'm gonna wait for price to pull back. Let me zoom in to H4 to have a better look. Okay, now I'm gonna buy in H4. I would say that this is gonna be my buy entry based on the breaker box. This is gonna be my buy entry for the UCAT. Gonna be the buy zone here. Okay, I would say that this is the support level as well. You can put a pending order at these zones. All right, and if you're gonna buy here where you will take profit, I would say I'm gonna aim here for fall resistance. Okay, next support gonna be right here, right? by right, this is our what? What is this, guys? Anybody know? This is our bearish OB. It fell, right? It fell. That's why it become your breaker box. So we're gonna buy here. You wait for price to pull here and then you buy. And why I put this at first resistance, or you're gonna take TP here because price have broken below this, right? Pull back. So you were to buy here, you can aim this one for your TP1 at the resistance level. Is this gonna be the extension at the zones? Right? 127. Okay. USD, CHF. Excuse me. Okay, based on H4, I would say that before that they was ranging somewhere around here, right? They start the break below, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, and higher high. So do you think that they make a market structure shift right now based on this level? The bearish order flow was here. That puts the right from the higher lower high to the lower low, right? So now this is significant high that push the price down. This is I'm not counted. This is the high, meaning that if price gonna make the momentum changing, if I'm gonna make here, it need to break, pull back. So this is a break of market structure shift right here based on the H4. Okay, not I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like this high, because this is the high that's make the bearish order flow, meaning that to me the momentum is still bearish in H4 time frame. Okay, unless they close above the first resistance, and then I would say that from the bearish to it's become the bullish. Okay, this is going to be the first support. This is the second support level. Okay, have a close look on the D1, right? You can the D1 exact at the overlap support level. This is the overlap, right? This is the overlap. Okay, so it's very important that you know how to identify the high or the swing high and the swing low. Okay, so based on here you might say the momentum is changing from the bearish to bullish because of this high, right? To me this is the high that make the bearish of the floor is here. Here, bearish of the floor, bearish of the floor, from the high, from the low, from the high, from the low, this low, right? This is equal low here. You can say the move, bearish of the floor, bearish of the floor. Okay, this is just a bullish of the floor, but this high did not go to this. The significant high is here. Okay, so this is key level. And this one also look like the ABC pattern. extension 161.8, right? You can see that. That's why price falling. Almost 61.8. Yeah, it looks like ABC or ABC AB equal to CD, or if you trade with a zigzag, that will gonna be look like here, right? A B C. Or you can put it here, like the zigzag one, or you can use the Fibonacci projection. You can see that the if you're gonna pull the at the swing low, that would be 100%. Or almost, sorry, almost 78.6% right here. Okay. Take note of this key level for the USD CHF. Okay. I think UJ is already done here. I don't know why there's a UJ here. It's done. Okay. KB dollars on a higher time frame is still really the bearish move, right? Based on the money time frame, still they make a lower low, lower high. Weekly, I'm gonna pull out the indicator below 41, still in the bearish move. Weekly time frame, based on the weekly, highlight the zones. There is a bearish OB here. Okay, price has broken this level, support level, now it become your resistance. Okay, you see that last week close below with bearish end gap and close below, this gonna pull back resistance. B1, D1 time frame. In the D1 time frame, okay, we can see that there is a supply zone somewhere around here. So we can say that this gonna be the zones. Okay, this is gonna be the zone for you guys to sell. Okay. Why price is bounce from this level? Either one, this is the extension. Okay, almost to extension 127. The next support level is right here. First resistance. So this is the key level, guys. Again, I know that recently gold is very hard to trade. So what you need to do, you can trade under another instruments like such as the major. Okay, you can pick EUSD or GBPUSD to trade because gold is very hard to predict. Because gold has a make all-time high, and then we want to buy, then we will think, okay, that's gonna buy at the peak. Then we're scared. Some of you guys might say that, okay, let's say you say that, okay, you're going to buy here. And then you might be thinking that, oh, but H1 closing with bad in gap, or if price continue to like falling, and then there's an all-time high at 38 was go back again 3819, right? Just now. Yeah, 3819. So like if you were to look here, just now I asked you to sell, remember? We already to take profit and price all the way to 0.8. So now if price go back up again, you ask me to sell, I will say no, I'm not gonna sell here again. Okay, I'm not gonna sell somewhere around here. I'm gonna wait until H1 close first. Then from that hour, I will consider whether I'm gonna buy or I'm gonna sell based on H1. Okay, because sell here at the OB, buy here at the FT OB, that's done. Okay, so like the price, you know, from the confirmation first, and then we're gonna wait for another entry. So right now I don't have the entry for gold. Okay, we already done for the sell here and buy here. Okay, Aussie dollars. Okay, this is my resistance level at the pullback and supported by 61.8%. Okay, now I want to look for the confirmation based on the M15. What do you see that? The body has closed below 0.6572 here, right? You can see that. The body, the body closed, right? Oh, okay. Okay, the body is closed below. So we would say that, okay, this is our confirmation, a lot of rejection in the lower time frame. So we can sell, right? You can sell based on this. Okay. Aussie, where I will take profit at this level. Okay, bullish order block is done during the Asian section. Okay, OB rising, Aussie done here. So I'm gonna remove. Okay, the key level for the Aussie dollars in H4 is here. I'll put the second support right here. The next resistance level is here for the second resistance. All right, guys, that is the key level. The safe one, we still look for the sell, right? Based on the market structure. Yeah, right. Higher. This is a high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay. The BTI. Okay. I think it's gonna be this is the bearish OB for the weekly based on this week and this body. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in and we're gonna see, right? Let me remove. D1, remove. H4, this is the level, which is the first support. Remember that they would say that the BTI would go all the way at $75. Remember when we look for the oil data, this is the first resistance in the D1. I would remove this. Okay. Based on this, almost 78.6%, the extension. Okay, 127. Hang on. Okay, based on the D1 time frame, right? You can see it just like that rejected from 161.8, which is Fibonacci extension. Okay, for the D1 time frame. Go to H4 and lovely crossing with your price action. So this is the first support. In H4, this would be first resistance. And the next resistance would be right here, second resistance level. This is the support. Again, right? Whenever I highlight the key level, this is suitable for the past-time trader, meaning that you only have to look on the key level on H4, and then if you don't waste no time to see the confirmation, you have to put the pending order at the level. The stop loss you can put below this swing, or you can put another next level. Okay, that's gonna be the swing trader. If you're like, that's gonna be the swing setup on a higher time frame, which is H4. But if you full-time trader, right, you can wait for price, or you set the alert here at the training view. Okay, whenever price are approaching, you can just open and wait for the confirmation whenever price is approaching or nearer to your key level. Okay, but this is going to be the zone for WTI. And okay, so anybody ask me any question, or you have any specific instrument? Okay, don't have. I'm gonna go again. Right now I don't have any position. Okay, the setup for the scalping is done. I'm gonna remove all this. Okay, because just now we sell the OB and then we target at 3x10 50 pip. It's done. So right now what we need to do for this one is already done on the M15. Okay, pricing. So on a higher time frame, you're gonna wait in H1. Okay, let me look for the Vantage US. Okay, right, ATH. You wait for price to pull back here. Today, okay? This is the setup for today. You wait for price to pull back at these zones. Then you buy. %30.2%. Okay. And this is second support. You can see that 100% Fibonacci protection. Okay. So for gold again, we're gonna wait for the sell entry at 37.78 and 37.85, this zone. You need to wait for price to come in the zone and you sell. You want to exact the, if you want to put the pending order, I can give you at 73.83.5. Okay, and by stop loss. Stop loss, you put at 77.69. Meaning that price, if price gonna bounce from this, they shouldn't close below the week. Okay, this week, I mean this price from this level. Okay, meaning that it's gonna buy I'm gonna aim here first. Recently what more than 125. Okay, because if price falling, and now if they can close below this one 3706, meaning that if they're gonna go back and make the If not gonna make an all time high, it make an M pattern or slightly above, and then they can break below and they pull back, they come here. We're gonna buy, right? We're gonna buy at this level. Okay, around this level. Stop loss we put here. Or if price close below 38.06, then you can wait for the pullback and then you sell. Target here. Right now, I'm not gonna sell, okay? They might go all the way and make another ATH again. Okay, for the XAUSD. DJ 30. Okay, monthly. Oh, let's make the pullback. We need to use the extension, meaning that potential. First resistance. Let's see 127. Okay. You can see that. Whenever they break, right, they close, pull back, this is gonna be the take profit for the buy entry. This is the second support. Okay, for support here. H1, D1, sorry, D1. Target's gonna be there, okay? You look here. Bullish channel, right? D1, what is in D1? They still make the OBS, right? Still make the OBS. And the OBS here. Okay. It's still on the uptrend for the DJ target first resistance. If price pull back here, you can buy bullish OB. Okay. At this level, when price to pull back, you buy target the level. All right. This is the US 30, US 100. What happened? It still make the all-time high, right? We're gonna use Fibonacci projection. Right, based on the Fibonacci projection, price has closed above the 100% Fibonacci projection. This could be the next potential. Right, this is gonna be the next potential somewhere around there. Okay, for the US 100. you can see that very strong bullish momentum. Weekly, this is gonna be the zones. Okay. Currently, this is the ATH, right? The high. Okay, based on H1 from this picture, I would say in the smaller, you're gonna see the pullback. Second resistance is here. Based on Fibonacci extension, ATH, which is your first support. Pullback, don't have. This is the first, okay. But why price come from this? Because you will see the price action and price has closed demand zone or bearish OB here, right? You can see that. Go to H4, have a better look. That is a zone. Okay, and in H4, this was the support you were gonna write here, but this gonna be the zones, right? Based on the D1 and price rising back up again. Can we sell here? If you're gonna sell here and you say that, okay, I'm gonna sell based on this supply zone, you can sell, but stop loss have to be slightly above this first resistance. That's it. Okay. If not, if price close above, this is gonna be the next target. If based on this entire move, I think they are rejected from 61.8%. So if I'm gonna do the AB equal to CD, this you shouldn't sell at the first resistance. If you have the buy entry, you hold for the second resistance, because this is might gonna make the AB equal to CD pattern. There. Okay. Which is here. Okay. You can sell here just for the pullback, but if you have the buy entry, you hold for the next extension. That's gonna be your take profit. Okay, if you buy US 100. Okay, guys, so this is the direction. Somebody might say that in H4, is it they already break the trend line? If you're gonna draw based on the trend line, gonna be like that. Okay. One touches, 2, 3, break below. From this, the bullish Can you say that's gonna be break below and pull back? That's why I say if you want to sell here, you can. Okay, if you're gonna based on the trend line, based on the price has slightly below 70, you can sell here, OB here, maybe in H1, you can see there is a kind of the OB here and the supply zone. You sell here, stop loss slightly above first resistance. That's it. Okay. For the swing, if you already hold your buy into sin here, you can hold that gonna be a target. If price have rejected from here, maybe somewhere around this level, it might break and find the next resistance level, which is over here. It's somehow okay, either this either this level or this level, either one of them. Okay, pull here or the deep pullback gonna be here, somewhere here. If you sell from here, you want to buy, you see confirmation, you buy and then you target there for the swing. Okay, guys, this is the one for the yes 100. Go again. Now basically they are sideways. Now they go back up for the ATH again. Is this okay? You want to sell the last one before? Are they gonna break, do like that? It's my possible. Okay. If you want to sell at your own risk, stop loss put above the 38.23 if you want to. Okay, for the sell entry, or you want to sell here again. But to me, I think I'm just wait first. Okay. Either I want to sell, okay, I'm gonna sell on the ATH. And then it seems like there's no momentum already. Okay. Okay, of course high risk is you sell. Buy is below right here. Okay. All right, guys, that should be all for today. Catch up with you guys again on Wednesday for education session. All right. Happy trading, guys. All the best. And don't forget that we have NFP coming this Friday. Okay. Bye for now, guys. Take care. Bye bye.